All righty. This is my first live stream. I'm using StreamYard to do this live stream. This is a new experience for me, so I will be learning as I go along. I'm sure it's going to take me a few weeks to figure this out perfectly, but today is day one. And today is going to be mostly a kind of introduction to why I'm doing this and a reflection really on the pros and cons, I guess, of doing Zoom studies versus presenting a live broadcast like this. So big up to Eric, my brother in Colorado. Big up to my brethren in Birmingham, UK. Wayside Soldier. Niceness. I'm going to play a track before I start. And yeah, tune into this song. Let me see if I can find it. Maybe not. Let me find it here, video file. Here it is, destination. Yeah, enjoy this.
Well, it's a revelation for the now generation. Destination, destiny, my destination. Inquisitive as I am, I have always had so many questions. Even as a little youth, I'd be digging up the roots to find a little grain of truth. In my frustration, I would search the synagogue, the mosque, even the temple and the church. And even though some truth would be found in everyone, so could the overwhelming ego of a man. Yeah. Destination, destiny, my destination is paradise, 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 yeah. Persistent as I am, I never stop searching till I find a resolution. But no matter how I try, the books of yesteryear could never give me a solution. Then one bright day in my dismay, I went down on my knees and prayed, Father, please show me a sign for peace of mind, and so that through you I can find my destination. Destiny, yeah. My destination is paradise, 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 yeah. I keep on trotting on and on. I'm searching, searching. Now truly grateful, yes I am. And I thank you, Jah, for everything you've done. I thank you for the miracles you've shown me, for the Mother Spirit and Christ Michael, your son. And yes, I found that big blue book, Urantia. And when I took a little look, revelation. Now I'm as happy as can be, 'cause I found my truth and the truth has set me free, yeah. Destination, destiny, yeah. My destination is paradise, 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 yeah. Well, it's a revelation for the now generation.
Sing it with me.
It's a revelation, yeah, for the now generation. It's a revelation for the now generation. It's a revelation for the now generation.
Yeah. So much love to everyone commenting from Brazil, America, Mexico, UK. So yeah, let me get to it. I've been thinking about doing this for a while, but I guess I was a bit nervous about how to handle the modern technology, and deal with broadcasting live and the technicalities involved. But I decided to give this a try, and I tested it yesterday, and I really like this program. It seems to be working. I'm streaming on about 4 different sites, 3 different Facebook sites, and YouTube. And I'm just really excited to do this. So I just want to start today by saying the purpose of my live stream will be to discuss spiritual things mainly. The show is called Revelation Time, and I will be taking a lot of the knowledge that I have found in the Urantia Book and cross-referencing it with other spiritual teachings, and basically just my intention really is to just motivate people that whatever religion you have, whatever truth that you have found, in Revelation time, the times that we're living in right now, having a truth is not good enough. Knowing some truth is not good enough. In this time, we are required to live our truth and to share our truth. If we really believe that what we have is true, then we should be proud to share it, happy to share it, willing to share it. If you believe that your truth has the ability to save someone's soul, then you should be out there saving souls with your truth. My truth, or the greatest truth that I found so far, is the Urantia Book. And the Urantia Book tells us that all religions are good if they bring somebody closer to God. But the Urantia Book also teaches us that the greatest thing any person can do is to become spiritual and to find a connection with God or with our universal Father. Whatever name you want to give to the creator of this universe, the Urantia Book has taught me that the most important thing for human beings to do is to take time out to meditate and pray, worship, give thanks, and go into the stillness where you close your eyes, you cut off all your links to society for a while, and you just take time out with God to talk to God. And don't be afraid to have a conversation with God, because communion with God is not supposed to just be a one-way prayer. A lot of people say a prayer, open their eyes, and then they go about their business, but true prayer is supposed to be the experience of going within, calming your mind through meditation, and taking a time out with God to have a conversation with God. You can share your needs with God, you can share your feelings with God, but at some point we need to start listening to God so that we can find our inner joy, our inner, because God is happiness and love and peace and beauty and everything wonderful that you can imagine. That's what God gives to us. And God has put a spirit, a part of himself within us. A fragment of God lives within us. And so we can go within and communicate with this fragment of God that is within us, this indwelling spirit that God has sent to be in us. So even though God is light years and billions of light years away from us in the center of the universe in a beautiful place called paradise or heaven or whatever people want to call that place that we're all destined to go to eventually, we can also experience God right now within our own mind. And we can allow God to work in us, work through us, teach us, and share love with our brothers and sisters. If we allow the love of God to reign within us, we can go into the world and share that love of God. So I'm not trying to convert anybody to the Urantia book because I respect everybody's religious belief and beliefs and philosophies and ideologies. But what I would like to do is I'd like to share my truth that I found in the Urantia book without any judgment or criticism. Because if you don't believe what I believe, or if you think I'm talking nonsense as I go on this journey every week, then just step back and leave me to do my thing, as I will step back and leave you to do your thing. But I do have a bag of beautiful truth to share with you. So if you want to, hear about it and you want to go on a journey into the Urantia book with me, then I'm here for you. Let me just have a look at some of these messages here before I carry on. All right. So love and peace. Love, peace, prayers, and hugs. The song is Fire, Destination Paradise. I love that song too. Go Pato. Greetings from Mexico. David Coffey said niceness. Via la Pato, Brazil. Nos Pato. Hi, Alex in Alex Lima. Much love. Yeah, I've got to freshen up my Portuguese. When am I coming back to Brazil? Soon, I hope. Soon. Yes, respect. Yeah, so there's a lot of message coming through. What is the Urantia book? You can check out the Urantia book at www.urantia.org. You can read it online. There's an app of the Urantia book that you can get free on your phone, whatever type of phone you have. You can download the app into your phone. The Urantia book is a big blue. Hold on 1 second. Let me get a copy of my book. All right. So here's a copy of my book, the Urantia book. And this is a smaller version of the book. And there is a lot of pages in it. I think over 2,000 pages. But I will be sharing this book, 2,097 pages in the Urantia book. I will be sharing this book with you. I'm writing a book right now, actually, called Revelation Time. And let me see if it's here. Slides. All right, slides, try this one. All right. All right, I'm not sure why that's happening, but Let me go back. All right, so all right, there we go. So I've already got it here. That's why. So this is the book I'm working on right now. It's called Revelation Time, if you can see that. And I'll be sharing 30 revelations. I'll probably expand on that as time goes on. Yeah, there's some of the titles. There's the 30 titles I'm working on at the moment. But I do intend to get into deep detail as time goes on. So yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to sharing that with everybody. So yeah, thank you everyone for joining so far. Who else is here? What's the Urantia book? Oh, this is where the technical challenges comes in now. But oh, there we go. That's what I wanted. All right, so watching from Uganda. All right, I just saw somebody saying watching from Kenya. Praises to the Most High. Yes, every time, praises to the Most High. Thank you for this communication. Yeah, this is just the first, like I said, this is just the first day. So, there's no stress, it's just relaxed. But as we progress in time each week, there's my daughter in the UK, Tanya. Go, Dad. Go, Tanya. Tanya is a serious Urantia Book student too. Yeah, Dan Indica, love you, bro. Let's do this. Love you too, brother Dan. Been with me for years now doing this. I can testify that you're a good Urantia mentor and a teacher. Thank you, Agaba. Blessings and love. All the way from Uganda. And from Russia too. Wow, this is amazing. I should have been doing these live things long time ago. Angola in the house. Walter. Wow, Revelation Time. Yeah, if you're a Facebook user, there's a way that you can actually get your name on here so I can actually see who it is. Blessings, King. Thank you for sharing oneness. Much love, Ione. Greetings from Kenya. Blessed love, Selecta Yak. Mexico. Yeah, more messages still coming in. Josh Abernathy. So going back to what I was saying earlier, I will be working on a book and sharing truth from the Urantia book at the same time. So if I was to give a brief, quick description of the Urantia book, I would say that the Urantia book, for me, is a book that is written by angelic beings, celestial beings. I went on a spiritual search for 15 years studying the world's religions. I studied the Bible, the Quran, the Bhagavad Gita, and I enjoyed all of these books. Every single one of them are amazing. All of the scriptures from every religion are beautiful. I've studied lots of different philosophies, metaphysical scriptures, and when I finished my studies, or after 15 years of studying, I had a long list of questions. And none of those questions could be answered in any of the books that I was studying. And one of my, I guess, one of the questions that led me to the Urantia book was I read in Hebrews 7 in the Bible about a high priest by the name of Melchizedek. And in the Bible, it says this priest was the king of Salem, which is also the king of peace. And it's interesting that Salem later on became Jerusalem, thousands of years later. And it said that this king of Salem had no mother, no father, no beginning of days, and no ending of life. And so I was like, how? And it says he had no genealogy, but remains a priest continually. So I was saying to myself, how can somebody live on this planet, be on this planet, and have no mother, no father, no beginning of days, no ending of life, and no genealogy? Because if you don't have genealogy, that means you're not a human being. So I went in search for Melchizedek because there was hardly anything else mentioned in the Bible except for that Melchizedek was the one who blessed Abraham and after the battle of the kings. And Melchizedek actually helped Abraham to win the battle of the kings through celestial forces. And Melchizedek was the one who blessed Abraham before there was any Jews, before there was any Muslims. Melchizedek blessed Abraham and told Abraham that his seed would multiply and be all over the earth. And Abraham ended up becoming the father of the Jews and the Muslims, or the Ishmaelites and the Israelites. But that's another story. But anyway, I went in search of Melchizedek. I searched high and low. I found one secret religious sect in New York called I can't even remember the name, the Green Order. I think they were a Muslim sect, but they had a little thing about Melchizedek. And then that was it. There was nowhere else. I searched for about 3 years. And then my friend, a trombone player in Los Angeles, I was at his house chilling, and we were talking about spiritual things. And he said to me, I've got a book over there that's kind of freaking me out. And he says, you want to take a look? And I opened the book and took a look at the authors. I wanted to see who are the authors in this book. And then I saw Divine Counselor, Perfecter of Wisdom, Mighty Messenger. Let me put this over here for you. One High in Authority. And so I just kept looking at the authors to see who was the authors of the book. And then I went to the next page of the authors, and what did I see? A life carrier, Melchizedek, archangel, chief of seraphim, brilliant evening star, chief of midwayers. And I learned so much about Melchizedek and the Melchizedeks, because there's not one of them. There's a lot of them. And I had like I said, I had a long list of questions that I couldn't find any answers to. And over time, studying the Urantia Book, every single question that I had over 15 years of searching on this planet, all of them, every single question was answered in this book. Now, I believe this book is a celestial gift to humanity. It's not a cult. There's no leader. There is no religious church. Most Urantia Book readers are just ordinary people. Some of them are Christians, some of them are Buddhists, some of them are Muslims. They found the Urantia Book and they love what it says, so they read it. You know, there is no way that we pay money to every week. There's no tithing. You know, if people want to tithe, they go to their local church or their local organization and give money to their local church. So for me, it's a revelation. It's a beautiful book. But this book promotes freedom. It promotes spiritual freedom. The book also has taught me who God is, where God lives, where the angels come from, what the angels do on our planet, what beings live on this planet, the history of humanity, who Jesus really is, and the Mother Spirit, and the Trinity, and where we go when we die, and what happens when we die, and what happens in the next place that we go to when we die. So there's so much beautiful truth in this. And so you know, this week is just the introduction week. Next week I will be delivering the first lesson, the first discourse. So for right now, I am going to just play a song, because this is another message from the Urantia book that tells us that everyone on this planet has a responsibility. When you become a spiritual person, you become a light to the world. And as a light to the world, you have a responsibility to let your light shine. Now, I'm not talking about ideologies or theologies or truths like in the Urantia book. Those things are personal. But what we do need to share is our love. When you look at what's happening right now, with the wars in Ukraine and Russia and Israel, I'm not going to call Israel and Palestine a war, because what I'm seeing happening to the Palestinians right now is not a war, and I'm not judging Israel, and I'm not judging Hamas, but what I will say is that there needs to be more love, more consideration for the women and children. There needs to be an action taken so that more innocent lives don't have to keep being taken. I'm not here to judge. I'm here to observe and share my feelings. And there's a deep history going on there that needs to be revealed. But as a spiritual person, we have a responsibility to be a light in the world, to share our light, to go and do service in the world, whether the service is next door to our neighbor or into our community, across our city, in different parts of the world, wherever your journey takes you. As a spiritual person, we are supposed to share love and share light. And so that's my encouragement. My encouragement is for everybody to be conscious about what they eat, and what they drink. Have a healthy life. If you've got any bad eating habits or alcohol addiction or cigarette addictions or any kind of addictions, do your best to go within and ask God to help you overcome those addictions, so that you can be a clear channel for God to work through you. Because the world needs God right now, and spiritual people are the hands of God. Spiritual people are the eyes of God, are the word of God when they allow God to speak through them. Spiritual people can make this world a better place. They can improve people's lives if they allow themselves to become a vehicle for God. So for me, that is the most important thing right now. And the Urantia book teaches us that regardless of whether you're black, white, pink, or brown, regardless of what your religious belief is, ultimately we are all God's children. And ultimately we all share the same destiny. And for me, it's going to be very, very funny when we get to the next level of existence and we see Muslims, Christians, Jews, Rastas, Buddhists, atheists, everybody, good atheists, I must say. We're going to see everybody waking up there saying, hold on, I was a devout Christian. How did you make it here when you was a Jew? And how did you make it here when you was a Muslim? Because our human existence is not so much based on what we know. Our human existence is really based on how we live. Are you a good person? Are you doing your best to be a righteous person, to do what's right in the eyes of God? Are you serving your brothers and sisters? Are you helping people? Are you giving what you can afford to give, whether it's your money, your time, your energy, your love? Those are the things that guarantee a person's survival past the human life. You know, truths, ideas, philosophies, all of that stuff will come to us in the next life. For the people who don't find the ultimate truth in this life, it's not important. You remember when Jesus was on the cross, there was 2 thieves beside him, and he looked at one of them and says, "You will walk with me in paradise." This guy didn't get baptized. This guy didn't go and kneel down and pray 5 times a day. This guy simply had a desire to be a better person, and he saw beauty and truth in Jesus as he was on the cross. And Jesus said that was enough. So imagine how much more chances we have when we are praying and meditating and trying to be spiritual and trying to be of service to our brothers and sisters. So I encourage everybody to eat better, drink better, take a moment to exercise, breathe. Remember to breathe deeply, pray, meditate, and then stay in the stillness. As God said, be still and know that I am. But anyway, this is the message that the Urantia Book asks us to share, that we are all God's children, brothers and sisters.
Now this one goes out to Andan and Fanta, the original ancestor, the progenitors of all humanity, the great grandparents of every human being. See? This one goes out to the Midway family, the Celestial family, the Unseen family. We say one God, one aim, and one destiny. Walk around happily. Well, you can choose your friends, but you can't choose family. Still, the real question is, who is my relative? Who is my neighbor? Am I my brother's keeper? So I decided to look a little deeper, yo. And let history be my true teacher, yo. I'm not coming to you as no preacher, no. Just your brother, friend, and a truth seeker. We are all brothers and sisters.
Yes, we are.
We are all brothers and sisters. Well, you see, life is a rocky road, but we got to walk it. The truth must be told, and we got to talk it. Yes, the truth has got to be restated, that everybody on this planet is related. Take a look at your planetary history, your heredity and your ancestry, genealogy and human biology. Obviously, we are one family, so argument should never get heated, no. And when we fight, everyone is defeated, yo. Treat me the way you want to be treated, no. And a step towards peace is completed. We are all are family, yes, we are family. Regardless of your creed or sexuality. We are family, yes, we are family. Deserving of justice and equality. We are family, yes, we are family. Politics and religion may divide us, but the spirit of truth will unite us. We are all, we are all, we are all brothers and sisters. I know you guys can do better than that. One more time. Thank you, Randy. We are all, we are all, we are all brothers and thank you, Salada Beats. Thank you. Step up, So how you feeling?
Yeah, we are all brothers and sisters, all God's children. So I want to take a quick moment to just ask everybody that's tuning in with me to just take a couple of breaths, you know. Are you breathing? Are you consciously taking deep breaths? Breaths that are beneficial to your brain and your body? So good. Take a couple of deep breaths with me. In through your nose, out through your mouth. And I just want to take a moment to, you know, just say a quick prayer. Dearest Heavenly Father, thank you for this day. This is a new day. This is a new beginning. Thank you for modern technology. Thank you for this beautiful gift of technology that can be used for good. It can be used for whatever people want to use it for, but it can also be used for good, to glorify your name, to share love and light and truth with people around the world, all at the same time. Even with people who have no ability to leave their home because of sickness or injury, they can be in the comfort of their own home and be in a communication and be able to tune in to truth, beauty, and goodness. I want to say thank you for this life that you've given to me, that sometimes I'm not even grateful for. Sometimes I don't even recognize my blessings. But today I want to say thank you for all of the blessings that you bestow upon me. I want to say thank you for the life that you've given to all of us, the opportunities that you give us to wake up in the morning, to live and learn and grow, to learn from our mistakes, to be able to ask you for forgiveness when we do something that we know is wrong. Thank you for the hope of life after this life, so that even in death, even when we lose our loved ones, we can have hope to know that it's not over, that we can be with them again and see them again, touch them and hug them again, and even laugh about death, laugh about the experience of this world. Dearest Heavenly Creator, I want to pray for my brothers and sisters in the East, in the Middle East. I want to pray for my brothers and sisters in Europe, in the war zones. I want to pray for my brothers and sisters in South America where there is so much violence right now. I want to pray for my brothers and sisters across Africa where there is so much suffering. I want to pray for all the people across the USA and China and Australia, all over the world where there is people hurting right now. I just want to send out some prayers, Heavenly Father, that you can help them come closer to you, to find the solutions to their problems, to find some comfort by coming into your loving arms, that they can find some wisdom through your spirit of wisdom to help them overcome the difficulties that we face every day on this materialistic planet. But this planet is our starting place. It is the place that you have asked us to come and learn our first lessons. So help us to embrace this experience with the good and the bad, the up and the down, the happy and the sad, the highs and the lows, the joy and the pain. Help us to embrace it all as we rise above it and become increasingly spiritual, Heavenly Father, as we go within and step closer to you each day. I thank you for all things in Jesus' name. Amen. So, I want to say thank you to everyone that has joined my first live stream broadcast. And I want to send my love to you, my prayers to you. And I want to ask you to, join me next week. If you have any specific questions, let me know next week. And you can also join my Facebook group, Pato Banton Spiritual Family. If you want to contribute to the direction that my book takes, you can come into that group. I will be sharing more deeper teachings in that group. And then if you have any questions or suggestions, I will take them in that group. All right. And also next week, as I'm broadcasting live, I will be able to check some of the questions as we're going through as well. But I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. And I look forward to seeing you next week. I have a meeting to go to now. And I am slowing down my music career in 2024. I'm not stopping, I'm not retiring, but I am working on the Ubuntu documentary, which will be released in January 2024. And then I will be submitting it into film festivals and touring the world, promoting the Ubuntu documentary and philosophy. I'll also be recording a new album in 2024, which I've already started to write. And apart from that, I will be doing this live stream and working on the Revelation Time book also. So it's going to be a busy year. I will be doing a few shows here and there in 2024 too, but not as hard touring as I've been doing over the past few years. So please stay in tune with me, and please keep growing, keep learning, keep growing. Don't stagnate, don't feel comfortable with where you are. We should never be comfortable. We should always be looking for what is the next step. How can I improve myself? How can I improve what I do for others? How can I improve my connection to God? How can I improve my health? How can I improve the love that I share with the people around me? Let's devote ourselves to becoming better and better and better, because this journey is an eternal journey. It's not just this lifetime. It's an eternal journey of perfection, attainment. And we may not be able to be perfect during this lifetime, but we can be humanly perfect because there is a level of human perfection that we can attain if we truly strive to achieve it. And we can be righteous right now. The second that we say, I'm only going to do what's right, you're righteous. It's as simple as that. Some people think that righteousness is some big mystical thing. It's not. It's just taking every decision that you're going to make and saying, God, what is the best thing, the best choice I can make right here, right now? And then having the courage to make that decision, to take that step, to walk as though and to live as though God was standing right beside you 24/7. It's not easy, and human memory is short-lived, but practice makes perfect. So let's practice, and that's all I'm here to do. Like I said, I'm not here to convert anybody, but I am here to encourage you to be true to your highest truth, your highest self. So yeah, I'm gonna sign out. I'm gonna play a song again and scroll through the latest messages. But I love you guys. Namaste and Ubuntu. Blessings. Take care. All right.
For the now generation.
Rewind selector. Boom.
Well, it's a revelation for the now generation. Destination, destiny, my destination. Inquisitive as I am, I have always had so many questions. Even as a little youth, I'd be digging up the roots to find a little grain of truth. In my frustration, I would search the synagogue, the mosque, even the temple and the church. And even though some truth would be found in everyone, so could the overwhelming ego of a man. Yeah. Destination, destiny, my destination is paradise, 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 yeah. Persistent as I am, I never stop searching till I find a resolution. But no matter how I try, the books of yesteryear could never give me a solution. Then one bright day in my dismay, I went down on my knees and prayed, Father, please show me a sign for peace of mind, and so that through you I can find my destination. Destiny, yeah. My destination is paradise, 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 yeah. I keep on trotting on and on. I'm searching, searching. Now truly grateful, yes I am. And I thank you, Jah, for everything you've done. I thank you for the miracles you've shown me. For the Mother Spirit and Christ Michael, your son. And yes, I found that big blue book, Urantia. And when I took a little look, revelation. Now I'm as happy as can be, 'cause I found my truth and the truth has set me free. Yeah. Destination, destiny, yeah. My destination is paradise, 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 yeah. Well, it's a revelation for the now generation. It's a revelation, yeah, for the now generation. It's a revelation for the now generation. It's a revelation for the now generation. It's a revelation